Libra, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start here with your current energy and just see what is happening in your world. And your near future. This is a really interesting read so far. Let's see your potential outcome. I'm getting very opposing energies right now. Very opposing energies. Let's see the bottom of the deck. Yeah. One is all about this disappointment. There's some sort of ending to some sort of relationship. I'm getting that very clearly. But I'm also getting the flip side where this is a brand new beginning to a relationship. So I'm getting very two distinct and completely opposite energies from this reading so far. Wow. So it could actually be that there is an ending and right away you have this new beginning. That could easily be the case when it comes to love and romance, because it's definitely a relationship, and I'll talk about that here. So we have the Hierophant showing up in your current energy. So this is a focus on a commitment. This would be a marriage type of relationship. If it's not marriage specifically, this would be somebody that maybe you've been with for a period of time. And so I am getting that there is this movement away from this type of relationship. And so this would be on that one side where there's a movement away from something that's just not working anymore, some sort of high level commitment, could be marriage. So this could be some sort of divorce that is starting, or on the flip side, this could be something where you're ready to move towards this type of relationship, because this is a movement card. And in traditional tarot, and when you look at the traditional artist rendering in the Rider-Waite, it's actually a couple people on there. So it's actually a family that are in a boat and they're moving together. And so it could go either way here. Judgment showing up in what you need to focus on. This is a final decision. So what is it that you're trying to do here? Are you trying to be done with one to move towards another? Are you just trying to move towards another? Are you just trying to be done with one? Whatever it is, it's about really being clear, making up your mind, and then going in that direction. Page of Wands is showing up in the past energy. And so this would be some sort of conversation around what it is that you want, maybe even some sort of action that you were taking. This would be those kind of initial steps here. Let me separate myself from this person, or let me go in the direction of having the type of relationship that I want. Queen of Wands is showing up as your strength. And so this is all about that action. This is you taking some sort of action here. It's coming from a place of maturity, experience, all of these things. There's nothing that you're doing here is impulsive. This feels very methodical. This feels like you've put a lot of thought and energy behind whatever decision it is that you're making. And then you're showing up here in your near future. And so I do love to see this, because this is you really being true to yourself, honoring yourself. But if it is about some sort of marriage or relationship coming to an end, that could also be indicated here with this Libra card, because this is the card of justice. And so that could be, again, in the traditional Rider-Waite images, this is usually the scales of justice. And you can see them here too, it's just not as clear. She is holding those scales of justice. So it could indicate some sort of legal proceeding, like a legal separation, a legal divorce, something along those lines. When I look at how the universe is shaping the situation, and this is where, again, I'm getting very two opposing energies. 5 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. The first way of interpreting this is, so obviously seeing things differently. Things just aren't going to work out in this relationship. I do need to be single. That's the 5 of Cups to 9 of Pentacles type of energy. Or it could indicate, you know what, I've built this whole life for myself. I've created my own abundance. I've created my own stability here. And now let me start moving towards, and let me start focusing on love again, because there are 2 cups that are typically standing here, and you can see them. They're above her head, but there's 2 cups that are above her. And so this would be, you know, shifting your focus, focusing on having that type of relationship that you want. King of Cups is showing up in your hopes or fears position. So this feels a lot like the energy you're trying to draw into yourself. You want somebody here, whether you're moving towards a relationship or you're moving away from a relationship, you want somebody here who is emotionally open and available. There's something about this specifically. You want somebody who is nurturing and kind, but also kind of assertive and outspoken, and maybe displays affection the way that you would want affection displayed with you. Regardless, though, we've got the Fool sitting in your potential outcome. So there is this entire new beginning that is about to take place for you. So this is really, I've never seen a reading like this, or if I have, it's been a very long time. So let's get some additional details here. With the Hierophant and the Six of Swords, I got the Hierophant. So you could be actually moving away from one significant relationship to start another, because there was something about this past relationship that just didn't work for you. With Judgment, I'm getting the Tower. So sudden change, bringing a final decision on something. So a lot of clarity is about to come to you if it hasn't already, or maybe it did recently. There might have been something that you learned about this person or about the relationship. And this wouldn't have to be a relationship you're in right now ending. This could be, if that's not your story, this could also indicate in the past, or maybe there's learnings about yourself that are coming to the surface, and it's helping you make that final decision on, you know what, I've always said I'd be happy with something either way, whether it was short term or long term, and you know that's not the case. I'm not that person. I want long term, and so this would be something here where you're making a decision to not entertain those short term relationships anymore. Really focusing here on having that marriage type of relationship that you want. With the Page of Wands, I am getting the Six of Cups. This could have something to do with children. That could be something about this connection. Children might be involved somehow. Or it could just be, you know what, I really want to focus on what I enjoy doing. How, you know, getting back to that levity that you want in a relationship. Enjoying each other's company. Queen of Wands, Five of Swords. So you won't back down from any kind of conflicts, because your focus here is on getting exactly what you want, moving in a direction that aligns with your values, what you want here. And so you will instigate some sort of conflict if that's necessary, but it's more about like you picking up the pieces for yourself, you understanding what you need for yourself and moving in that direction. With Justice, I am getting the Eight of Pentacles. This is about working on yourself for sure. Whatever is happening here, there's definitely some sort of work that you're doing. You know everything you need to know. There was something about, there's a connection to this Tower here. You have learned something about yourself. You're working on yourself. You continue to evolve as a person. Tell me about the Nine of Pentacles. High Priestess. Yep, relying on yourself, trusting your own instincts. Tell me about the Five of Cups. Ten of Pentacles. Starting to see relationships differently. And so this is a really fascinating reading, only because you have so much coming out around marriage and that kind of high-level commitment here. Something for sure. There's something connected to, because I'm just getting Aries in my mind. So this would have been around the Aries eclipse that happened on April 8th. It would have impacted your significant relationships. So if you were married, it would have impacted your relationship with that person. If you were just in a high-level commitment, it would, again, impact your relationship with that person. And so there's something about this that you're seeing differently. If you weren't in a relationship at the time of that eclipse, this could indicate that you're ready to move towards that type of relationship. King of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. So you want growth, you want abundance, you want to be able to be with somebody who is emotionally open and available. Tell me about the Fool. Four of Cups, which is interesting because it's also at the bottom of the deck. Four of Pentacles. So what is, this new beginning is actually about stability. That's what the fours represent. This is stability. So if you are moving towards this brand new beginning, like a new chapter without the old kind of past in the way, There is going to be an offer coming towards you. Wow. But this new beginning is very stable, very grounded. Let me see if I can get 3 additional cards on this Fool energy and how to navigate this new beginning. Huh. So, one, what I'm getting with this 5 of Pentacles card is you need to leave whatever has been holding you back in the past. There was something in the past, and this is going to sound really bad, but I was getting like a crippling type of energy. There was something that was holding you back. It's time to let that go. That is part of your new chapter, is about releasing a lot of this past that just doesn't work for you anymore. Justice with the 8 of Wands also came out. So your card, love to see your card coming out right in the middle, because this is very balanced. This is very grounded. We do have a lot of stability here with this 8 of Wands. So there is something here. It's going to happen quickly. This new beginning, it's just going to, all of a sudden, you're going to be in it and it's going to feel really good, really positive. Might even involve a lot of social gatherings and a lot of conversation with other people, because the 8 of Wands is about conversation as well. So Libra, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.